Steffi, I'm waiting on you to come and join me and come and chat to me. Hey, Steffi. Hey, Midday, how are you? Hey, Barbara. Let me just pin this quickly. It is so hot in here, my goodness. Okay. Let's speak to Steph. Good evening, all. Is that my husband? Yes, Barbara, that's your husband. Hey, Steffi, how are you?
Hiya. Good, thanks.
How are you doing? Good.
Yep. In bed.
Oh, nice and comfortable.
My Sunday position.
Oh, yeah, Sunday is your day of rest, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Same here. I'm still loving your hair, though. I forgot to tell you the other day.
Oh, thanks.
Lovely. Okay, so today, hey, Gio, how are you? Today, this evening, rather, we're going to be talking about heartbreak. And this was actually a topic that you came up with. Was it a couple of days ago?
No, yeah, on Friday, yeah.
A couple of days ago. Well, why don't you start us off?
Oh, no, you start us off.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go. You start.
One of the questions I was curious about is, women seem to face a lot more heartbreak than men do, or maybe they don't deal with it as well as men do. Like maybe men like to put on a brave face and pretend that they're not heartbroken, whereas women break down, they cry, they scream, they yell, they try and go back to the man. Is it that men aren't facing heartbreak, or they just hide it?
I think women show it more, but it affects both sex. Sometimes even more so in men than women, because sometimes they write off women right then, and we just deal with that person and then move on to the next guy. But some men can write off the whole gender basically from one woman's misbehavior. Is just write off the whole gender. So but we show it more.
Yeah, and sometimes they write off a whole race. They say that, you know what, since I had issues with that one woman, and usually
all those women, type of women, all women who wear shorts out of the question,
right? It's ridiculous. Because of one heartbreak. Gio, what's the issue? Why are you looking? What's with the emoji? Barbara, I know. I like that. So one of my questions is,
Gio, can you expand on that emoji, because I don't understand.
I think he's rolling his eyes. I want to know, what is the best way to deal with heartbreak? Is there a certain time that is there a certain amount of time you should give yourself to heal and move on, or is it different for everyone? Because
it's different for everyone.
There's a saying, I have to paraphrase. It takes twice as much time to get over the person as you're with them. Like, say for example, you're with the person for 1 year. There's a saying that states that it would take you 2 years to get over that person. I can't remember the exact saying. Not necessarily.
It's not the same formula for everyone, no. Because I've seen some people literally within months move on, because it depends on how you allow yourself to go through the pain, I guess. And then some people take things more. Like for me, I would take longer. I take longer to get over stuff. Most women I know around me, it could take me a couple of years. Yeah,
absolutely.
I think Gio is elaborated on what you meant. He said, have you ever seen a man with a broken heart? It's crazier than what you women go through. Yeah, I believe that. But we don't see it because men don't show it. But I think deep down,
you think
they're broken. It shows in other bits. Yeah. What?
You think they should show it? Because obviously there's a stigma.
Society doesn't allow them to, so I don't know how.
That's the thing, exactly.
How it'll be acceptable.
Weak, or it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I feel like if they have a good set of people around them, at least there should be 1 or 2 people that they can go to and break down, and it's a safe place. Because we all need that safe place where we can literally just say, because I remember the last one, I've had 3 heartbreaks that I know of that I remember the pain still. The second one, I remember calling my friend and literally just crying to the point where I said, I wasn't ready for the relationship to end. And I had to admit that to myself, that I was like, I wasn't ready. And I was able to tell her how I really felt, and I felt safe. And she said, I know, just, he's made his decision, you have to accept it, but I know you weren't ready. And like, it was like, I needed to hear that, but some people, get over it. But I needed someone to acknowledge how I was feeling and acknowledge that I still had to respect his decision as well.
Of course.
So yeah, it was
of course.
Yeah.
Definitely. So let me read some of the comments. Barbara says men hide it. Men are like that. Gio says, Barbara says, yes, heal and evaluate yourself and prepare for the next, but learn from your experience. 100%. I would definitely agree with that. Midday says heartbreak is very deep. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm gonna wish on my wife enemy. No.
Gio says it took me freaking 4 months to get over my broken heart, but yeah, I hid it so well and bragged it off. But deep down, it hit me hard. Well, Gio, is it because of society? Does society not allow you to express the way you actually feel?
Because women always said, women are emotional, men are not. But I think it hits them more, and it takes longer for them because they're not allowed to express their emotion.
Yeah.
Like, they feel it really deep. For us, and even, fair enough, I had a friend that I could go to, but just because we're allowed to be emotional, you still need someone that is a safe place where you can literally just blurt out all the truth that is within you at that point in time and say, no, I'm not doing well, basically. Because even though like women were allowed to be emotional, you can't tell your friend that this has hit me so hard that I'm not actually functioning properly.
Okay,
cry,
the type of friend you have, or do you not feel comfortable with that person? Is that what it is?
There's judgment sometimes, because obviously usually once there's a breakup, it's because the person's left you or something, or so it's like, get over it, he showed you who he was, that kind of attitude. So you can't actually say, actually I really miss him, there's a limit to how long you can say that's acceptable before your friend just says he left you. Like, get over it.
And
he doesn't want you.
Yeah.
So you need that safe friend that you could keep actually just say, I still miss him, and they'll be like, I understand, you guys shared something, this but
that's a good friend.
So it's hard for both genders, but men are just not allowed to show anything, really. They're supposed to get up the next day and pretend like they're the man, and then that's it.
As Gio says, yes, our ego can't allow us to show how we are broken-hearted. Okay, fair enough.
So it's ego, so it's not really society then.
Ego, it's an... Okay, so it's based on their ego. Okay, and Midday says, I hate it, so I think he means I just don't want to go into a relationship.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I don't think...
The fear of that pain.
Yeah. Is it advisable to just avoid all relationships because you don't want to experience heartbreak? Doesn't it help you grow? Does it help you grow as a person?
It does. Especially when you realize, but it comes with age. You realize that these are things that happen, and sometimes relationships don't work out.
Yeah.
But it's a massive blow to acknowledge that something good could actually end.
Some of it, yeah.
Yes, but you have to realize that's how it is sometimes in life. And once you come to that realization, you still just enjoy those good moments. Obviously not with the thought in the back of your mind, but knowing that if it was to end, you'll be devastated, but you will get over it.
Yeah.
Because the pleasure of being in a relationship is I think it's worth the pain, if I'm being honest, if it doesn't work out. It actually is worth the pain. It is.
It's a great feeling, right?
It is worth the pain.
Definitely. Midday says, men have emotions, please. And Barbara says, I love a man who shows his emotions. Pain is pain. Yeah, we do. The thing is, it would be great if men just embraced it, because there have to be people who just accept the fact that you're going through a heartbreak and be there for you, right?
Yeah, that's what you have to have, one or two good friends that really just take all parts of you, the good, the bad, the sad,
Absolutely. Barbara says it helps you grow and you mature, plus change. Trust me, things you took from the previous, you are more aware. Okay.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Oh, definitely.
100%.
But that's if you take if you don't take it as a bitter experience, you understand? Because some people, I try to take it now as a learning experience and say, yes, it's ended, but it takes a while to get to that stage where you're like, yes, but some people just they just are bitter.
Some people never get there. You know,
no.
Just as you said that, I recall Katie, I can't remember her surname, Katie something, maybe it will come to me, or maybe you can remind me. But she broke up with her boyfriend, and this was years ago. And he hired a young boy to throw acid on her face. I don't know if you recall the story. Katie Piper.
Oh, yes. Okay. I know. Right? Yeah.
That is taking heartbreak the wrong way. That, I think that was obviously him. Obviously, it's not, I don't condone it at all. But that was acting out. He was heartbroken. Wow. And that's how he decided to deal with it.
No. So that's not a healthy way to deal.
No, it's not at all. And the thing is, you never know who you're in a relationship with, so you don't know how they will take heartbreak or how they will deal with, that kind of situation if it arises. Barbara says, yes, many never gets there, and some takes time. It also depends on how deep the wound is.
But see, I feel like you have to acknowledge within yourself how painful it is. And a lot of people lie to themselves. So I remember, that's what I can only say. I remember 3 heartbreaks, because those are the ones I acknowledged as heartbreaks. Everything else, I just got up and went. I was like, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. It probably manifested in other ways, passive aggression. I don't know. But it's because I was not acknowledging. I was, it's that bravado. There's no way that man could do that to me. Like, he was just whatever he is. Yeah, he didn't hurt me. He didn't dent my feelings. Within 1 week, I'll be over this. This is a nothing.
Were you?
I don't think so, but I don't. I suppressed so much them days. But I know I probably was passive aggressive. I probably was. Yeah, because that's my get to if I'm trying to suppress emotions. I become passive aggressive. Yeah.
I would love.
But you have to acknowledge it, because you can't heal if you don't realize that you're deeply wounded. Like,
Barbara agrees with you.
Yeah.
No.
She says true, when you ignore it, it shows in other forms.
It definitely does, yeah. And I remember the first time I met one of my my really good friends. They had a picture of me and they were like, "Oh my God, Steph, you look so sad." And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Wow.
They're like, my picture, they said my eyes were like dead. So it shows in other ways, because the reality of it is, if you want to be someone who shows their emotion, if you suppress one, in reality you're suppressing everything else, because all the emotions come together. You can't be happy and then pretend you're never sad. Then you're not really happy. You have all the emotions come together. You can't just be, I'm just a happy person, I never feel sadness, I never know. The minute you start suppressing things, even that happiness is fake. So even though I smiled with people, my eyes was telling the truth, as this girl is not here with it. She's just faking it.
Do you think it's possible to separate your emotions? For example, say you're going through a heartbreak, right? And obviously that's a personal thing. But can you go to work and pretend that you're happy and it not show at all? Is that possible?
Pretend, if you're conscious you're pretending.
You think it's possible?
You could fake it. But if you're not acknowledging that you're, it's gonna be, I don't know. Because I know I didn't pretend, but I was quiet, which is unusual.
See, then that means it would have been obvious.
Because when you're sad, you can't, especially when you're allowing the sad, like you can't fake certain things. So when you're faking it, then you're not even acknowledging you're sad. So you'd be able to fake. You can't go to work and everything if you're faking it.
Yeah, definitely.
But when you're sad, because me, when I'm happy, I chat. But when I'm thinking, and I'm just quiet, like I have nothing to say. Like nothing interests me. Like I go for walks a lot.
Just to clear your mind.
Because I just don't want to chat. Yeah. So I don't know. Some people can fake it. Some people, you never know what's going on in their head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether they know they're faking it or not is I don't know.
Because I've been told that I can't separate. I think it's separate my emotions. Say, for example, if I've had a bad day at work, I'm not going to come home and be jolly. I'm going to want to vent or yell or whatever I feel. I can't separate the two.
which is healthy.
And I've dealt with it.
Yeah.
Completely.
And that's the thing. I say, if you suppress one emotion, you're suppressing all of that. But because you express all your emotions, you're able to be truly happy when you're happy, sad when you're sad, move on. But when people start suppressing certain things, your happy is not true happiness.
You're right.
Because you're pretending,
You're absolutely right. I love the way you put that. Barbara says, yes, I used to be so aggressive. Yes, once you acknowledge it, it is more helpful. And pictures say a lot, Steffi. At least your friends told you. True friends, completely, they're true friends. Definitely. So,
but trust me, I was angry when they said that because I was like, what are they on? I didn't take it well. I was very defensive.
But you knew,
very defensive.
Did you know that it was true? Did you
Later, I acknowledged it, but then I was not taking it. I was like, what are you on about? I'm happy. Look at my smile. He's like, but your eyes. But your eyes are dead.
The eyes say a lot, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can't hide that.
Oh my God, they're not dead. Oh, I was very defensive. And Adinkra Mag says, yeah, you truly can't make the fakeness last now.
Yeah.
And it will manifest, yeah. You're right, Adinkra. It will.
I want to hear some stories about heartbreak if anyone is
tell us. Yeah,
completely. Yes, you become defensive too, absolutely. But for heartbreak, that's not just in a relationship, right? That can be a friendship, it could be any type of relationship.
Yeah, when something ends, a relationship ends, even with the parents sometimes,
siblings, that's
what you can't.
Absolutely. Heartbreak isn't,
but it's a deep pain, you know. Have you ever been heartbroken?
When I had to stop eating chocolate, I was very depressed.
Oh, that's not heartbreak. That's sad.
To you, it's not, Steffi. To you, it's
so
not.
what? You couldn't sleep for night?
I had nightmares, all sorts.
Chocolate nightmares. No, but seriously, have you had like a relationship and that?
No.
Oh, you're such a lucky woman.
I don't know if I am though. I would have.
No one should have to go through that pain, man.
No, but you said it helps you grow.
Yeah, but sometimes I ask do I need certain experiences though? Is it necessary?
All of them, but you know.
But at least, there was a nice closure. Yeah. But then, see, that's the thing. I don't truly believe in closure.
You don't?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
That's why.
Why? Or why not?
Because I feel like it puts the power in the other person's hand in a way.
Okay.
Because it's always when you're seeking closure, is because the person, it's not people coming to you seeking the closure that you've ended something. It's you seeking someone because they ended something. You feel like you can't move on until they explain why this, and I'm like, why am I putting my power in this person's hand?
Okay, that makes sense.
I think that's how I internalize it. And my things just end, and
just to let them go.
I have to come to terms with it. Yeah, that the person will never give me the answer, because the answer that you actually want from them is that I want you back.
Exactly, and nothing else. Yeah,
it's not. Oh, I'm sorry that I don't want you. It's I want you back. So like. He ain't gonna give me that, so why am I still messaging him and trying to find like closure in this? No.
Barbara says, Steffi, we're all on a different path. More heartbreaks, equal amazing endings. I've seen stories end well, and I mean real well. Yeah. She says, true, Steffi. Yes, let it go.
Were you with a stranger, like the person's literally just vanished off the face of the earth? Sometimes they even block you on places without even telling you that it's over.
It's rude.
Who does that?
It's rude. Just send a message. Most people break up. Would you advise someone, man or woman, to break up with someone via text? Because I know a lot of people don't respect that. At least they've let you know.
No, but I wanted it one time that way. No, because I think at worst, if you can't speak to the person, just sometimes maybe the text is acceptable, because if that's the only way, at least to let them know rather than ghosting them, then I would accept that. But in my case, I prefer that because I didn't understand why the relationship was ending. So I didn't want to physically see him. So I just said, just tell me over WhatsApp if it's over. I will accept it because I don't want to see you, because I know I will cry. And he said, no, we have to sit and we have to chat. See what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, just tell me it's done. Why do we need to meet up? So at that point, I was literally begging for him to just tell me right there and then. Like I needed to just see the words written on my WhatsApp, screenshot that, and keep it to remind myself later.
Yeah. Look at it.
But he no, so we had to meet up, and like I said, I cried.
But why did Why did he want to see you?
He wanted to do it face to face. To me, right now, I respect him for that, because to be honest with you, we had spent so much time and everything together. Okay. It made sense to break up face to face.
Fair enough. Okay.
It really did. I just wanted to take the chicken way out. I just wanted to text and then deal with the heartbreak in my own time. I didn't want to see him.
Okay, so it's definitely time to end this discussion. Thank you all for sharing your stories, your heartbreak stories with us. Barbara, thanks, you're a loyal one, and so are you, Ndenko, because you came back. Steffi, come back for a few seconds so we can say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Because we're only supposed to be on here for like an hour anyway. Okay, I'll stop. Thank you so much for sharing your stories with us and commenting too. We'll be doing this every week for until you no longer want to watch us, really. We will always be here. Coming back. Hey DJ Magic J, how are you? Hey Supreme Henny.
Hello.
So it cuts us off. I think the limit is like an hour on here.
Okay.
So, yeah, fair enough. We're supposed to only be on here for an hour anyway.
Yeah.
But, thank you guys for sharing.
We could continue this topic